Good morning, Fit Fam. I just woke up about an hour ago and I figure let's go live and let's do a little bit of treadmill work. I'm figuring we can go ahead and burn about 150 calories in about 30 minutes. What do you think? So I hope you have your water. I hope you have some comfy clothes on and some good sneakers. Let's go ahead and get warmed up. I always start with the shoulders, going back. Let's go forward. Since we'll be on the treadmill moving quite fast, let's go ahead and loosen up those hips. Let's warm up our legs and our hips. Let's go in the opposite direction. And let's squat it up and squeeze, squat it up, and squeeze, squat it up, and squeeze, squat it up, and squeeze. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. My allergies are acting up. I don't know what's going on. I take allergy medicine, but nothing seems to work. So I figure, let's go ahead and just move instead of just laying in the bed. It's Saturday, it's a blessed day. Let's do something, right? I think later on, after this live, I'm gonna shower, eat, and go to a tea house where I can have some fresh tea. This is gonna be the last set of squats. Now, if you do not have a treadmill, that's fine. You can always march in place. My plan is every 2 minutes, we're gonna get off of the treadmill and do some squats, maybe some sumo squats, which is where your feet are pointed in a 45-degree angle and you squat down, okay? Maybe we'll do that every 2 or 3 minutes. I'll figure it out as we go along. Again, this is impromptu. I don't have no rhyme or reason. I just didn't want to lay in the bed. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me get hydrated first. Get some water. Got my remote. I'm on the treadmill. It's gonna get started. And again, if you don't have a treadmill, that's fine. You can just walk in place. But for those who have a treadmill, just for reference purposes, I am going to be walking at a 5.0. Let me make sure I get my Apple Watch started because we're doing, okay, and that's ready to go. I'm gonna make sure I'm at 5.0, and I am. Let's get to walking. Oh, it's gonna be a good Saturday. What do you guys have planned? I'm not doing anything. I want to go to this tea house, finish my laundry, and listen to true crime for the rest of the day. That's what I'm going to do. But I knew I had to get some cardio in. I really need to eat something. All I've had was coffee this morning. And I really need to eat. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and walk for 2 minutes. Again, if you don't have a treadmill, that is fine. You can just march in place, right? But we're going to walk. We're going to walk it out. I sometimes, when I'm walking or I'm on the treadmill, I kind of pretend I'm in a runway. So I try to be cute with it sometimes. Yeah, not today. I'm not feeling it. I need to figure out how to play some YouTube approved music. That's what I would like to do. 40 more seconds. So far, I've burned 7 calories. We may have to speed this thing up. I wish that this treadmill did incline. That would be perfect. That's the only thing it's missing. We have 10 more seconds before we do our sumo squats. Okay, let's go. Your feet are wider than your shoulders. If you have to hold on to something, please do so. Your feet are pointed out into a 45-degree angle. We're going to come down. We're going to pulse it. And we're going to come back up for 10. That's 2. Low and slow. That's 3. We're not bending forward. That's 4. We're keeping our back straight as possible. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And that's 10. Remember, go at your own pace. This is not a race. Let me carefully get back on here. And back up to 5.5. I want to get to this 150 calories. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. Make sure that you go at your own pace. If you're on a treadmill and you can't do 5.5, do not, right? If you have one of these treadmills where it doesn't have a bar, or you have an option, this one I have an option of either having the bar up or the bar down. I'm just letting the bar be down because I don't need it. But if you need that bar, please put it up and hold on to it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's natural on these types of treadmills to kind of lose your balance a little bit. So, no worries here. Okay, we're going to go to 5 minutes, so we have about another minute and 6 seconds. Make sure when you're walking, you're not hunched over. You're walking straight ahead. Make sure if you feel you need to stop, please do so. Please, when you're working out with me, go at your own risk. You should not feel any pain. Soreness is okay. Pain is a no. You need to grab your water. Please do so. And once we get to that 5-minute mark, we're going to go ahead and jump back into those sumo squats. About 15 seconds before we're going to do those squats. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Let me slow that down. Feet wider than your shoulders, back up straight. Core is tight. Feet are in a 45-degree position. Let's go. I'm going to pulse it. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. I'll do one more. Let's go. Back on the treadmill. It's all the way up to 5.5. Yeah, I am a fun fact. I am a true crime junkie. Probably listen to it way too much, but I love it in a morbid kind of way. In all honesty, my My oldest daughter used to really be into true crime, and I would tell her, that's not healthy. And then it's right after my mom that I started getting into true crime. Okay, we have a minute left. Your challenge is, if you have a traditional treadmill, go ahead and raise the incline to about 3.0. I wish I can do that. That's okay. Okay, as we have, come on, Apple Watch. There we go. We have 30 more seconds. I'm feeling my body getting warm, which is a good thing. 16 more seconds. And then go right into sumo squats again. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slow that down. Sumo squat position, and let's pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's get back on that treadmill. Let me slow it down so I don't kill myself. There we go. And we have 2 minutes. Now remember, after this workout, you don't want to ruin it with putting unhealthy foods back into our body, right? We want to make sure that we're eating as close to a whole food diet as you can. I know for me, once I'm done, it'll be time for me to have my snack, my mid-morning snack, which is 2 apple rice cakes and 1 green apple. We have a full minute left. Okay, I'm speeding this thing up to 5.8. If you can't go that fast, that's fine. If you don't have a treadmill, just march in place. That's comfortable for you as far as a speed. I've already burnt 56 calories. The goal is 150. We have 20 more seconds. Unless someone asks me in a DM, where did I get this treadmill from? I'm going to have to link all the information below. All right, let's jump on off. Of course, I got it from Amazon. I get everything from Amazon. Let's pulse it for 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. If you can't come down that low, that is fine. If all you can do is here, that's fine. If you have to pulse it 3 times here, that's fine. And when you come on up, you're squeezing those glutes, you're squeezing those legs. Let's get back on. Okay, so the fastest my treadmill will go with the bars down is a 6.0, which is where I'm at right now. 6.0. Starting to sweat. Are you guys sweating? I think after this set, I'm gonna go ahead and get some water. We have 1 more minute. I am at a 6.0. If you don't have a treadmill, but you want more of a challenge, march in place a little bit faster, bringing those knees up a little bit higher. We have 30 seconds. Whew. When you're walking, make sure you keep that core tight. Okay, we have 10 seconds. Okay. Let me get some water right quick. Let's go ahead and get these squats in. We're gonna pulse again for 3 times. 10, the rep count is 10. Ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. That's 2, 2, that's 3, squat. That's 4, that's 5, 6, 7, that's 8, that's 9, last one, let's get as low as we can. That's 10. Back on the treadmill. Okay. Let's go. Pushing it all the way up to 6.0 on the treadmill. I am at 89 calories. We're almost there. We're more than halfway there. I wish I was at a position where I can jog, but my physical therapist does not want me to jog just yet. Although I did it the other day. Okay, how you guys doing? Let's keep going. Remember, you don't have to go as fast as I'm going, but I do want you to challenge yourself just a little bit. Whew. Okay, we have 40 seconds. I'm thinking about doing this every Saturday, just a quick 150 calorie burn every Saturday morning. We will see. This was something very sporadic, but we'll see. So next time we do this, make sure you have some kind of tracker so you can burn how many calories, you can see how many calories you burn. Okay, that's the 2-minute mark. Let's go ahead and increase this intensity. We're gonna go ahead and get these sumo squats in. We're gonna do a pulse of 4. Ready? Let's go. We still have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Push through the heels, up through the legs. I think that's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. I'm feeling it. I don't know about you guys. Let's get back on that treadmill. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to sweat. Yeah, so next time we do this, make sure you break out your tracking device so you can track how many calories you're burning, because me burning 150 in say about 30 minutes may not be the same for you. Everybody burns calories different. You might burn it before me. Okay, we have 40 more seconds. I've already burnt 115 calories. We still have a ways to go. That's okay, we'll do it. I think we're going at a good pace. I'm sorry I'm not talking, but I am winded. We have 10 more seconds. 2 and 1. Let's get off. Let's hit these sumo squats. And when you're coming up, you're pushing through the heels, right? You're not pushing through that toe. And you want to make sure that when you squat, whether you're squatting in a sumo or you're doing regular squats, you don't want your knees to go beyond that toe. That's a no. We're not doing that. We want to preserve our knees, right? Ready? We still have the 4 pulses for 10 squats. Sumo squats. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 3. Low and slow. And that's 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, and that's 6. And that's 7. And that's 8. That's 9. And that's 10. One other tip. I see a lot of people online and at the gym doing this when they squat. When they squat, they come up and they do this thing. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. But what I am thinking that people are doing when they do that, they're trying to squeeze their glutes and their hamstrings while doing a squat, and that's fine. But that whole push it in thing, you don't have to do it. You are disengaging the muscles when you do that. So it's pointless. If you want to keep all the focus to the glutes and the hamstrings, just don't come all the way out and lock the legs. Don't do that. Just come here, right? But all of this right here, that's resting. You're just getting out of the squat. You're tired, which I understand, but don't do that. Okay, back at it. Okay. Let's hold our head up, chest forward and straight, core is tight, right? Focus on an object or focus on me. That way you can kind of keep your balance together. Sometimes I don't like to look at myself. It throws me off a little bit, so I try to find, focus. See? I am officially at 140 calories. We might be able to do this within 30 minutes. That's awesome. Okay. A few more seconds. Seconds. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You slow it down. Come on, back to these squats now. It looks like, because I'm already at 146 calories burnt, let's go ahead and really challenge ourselves. When we go into this squat, we're going to we're going to pulse it 5 times. We've already pulsed it twice, 3 times, 4 times. This should be our last set. Let's pulse it for 5. Feet should be wider than the shoulders, toes pointed in a 45-degree angle. Ready? Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 7. 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I'm at 154 calories. So for a cool down, I'm going to slow my treadmill down. And I'm just going to cool down. I'm at a 3.0. Whew. How you guys doing? Even if you were walking in place, you should feel the burn. Between the walking and the sumo squatting and all those pulses, yeah. I feel it in my quads. I do feel just a little bit in my hamstring. Of course, I don't feel it in my glutes until I'm actually in the squat. But, yeah. And of course, I'm feeling it in my calf muscles, especially on the right side because of the injury. It's so stiff. So, yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm thankful. We met a goal. I'm excited. So we're just gonna walk it out for a little bit. Let's just cool it down a little bit. Now don't go on this afternoon eating some fried chicken. I'm not food shaming. What I'm saying is try some baked or grilled chicken. Try that, right? Or if you like the crispy edges of your chicken like I do, put it in the air fryer. I normally take my chicken breast and I cut it into cubes, and I have this salt-free seasoning that I like to use, and I put it in the air fryer. And it's almost like nuggets without the breading. I know for lunch, I'm supposed to have, and that's meal 3, 4 ounces of salmon and a salad. And I think I told y'all this before. Already have my salmon pre-cut, ready to go. I go ahead, skin up. I put the salmon in my air fryer, and then I go ahead and I'll weigh it out after it's cooked, right? So I'm only allowed 4 ounces, and I love the skin. The skin is like crispy like potato chips, right? So if after I cook the salmon and I weigh it, it's more than 4.0 ounces, I give it to my cats. You know, I take what I need to take off to make sure that it weighs exactly 4 ounces. I know yesterday, I went over like about 0.6 ounces. It was like 4.6, so I went over by 0.6 ounces, and I just gave it to my cats, the 0.6 ounces. But anyway, I ate my salmon, and I do my side salad really simple. I've already pre-washed some romaine lettuce. I cut it up into strips. I put it into my salad spinner just to get the excess dirt on there or whatever I might have missed originally. Put it in that, put it on my plate. I'm allowed 2 cups of spring salad mix. I love scallions. Cut up some scallions on top, very basic. And I just use a capful of an Italian dressing. That's my favorite meal of the day. So once I'm done with you guys, I'm gonna get my second meal in. Okay, so we were able to do this within 30 minutes. We're gonna have to up the ante next week. I'm gonna give it another 60 more seconds. Remember, when you're doing those squats, you don't want to lock your legs. Always keep them just, bent just a little bit when you come up. Don't lock those legs. Another 30 more seconds. Yeah, I know when I am doing leg presses at the gym and I lock my legs as I'm pushing, my trainer gets on to me all the time, and I'm glad he doesn't record and post that. Because he's like, what are you doing? Don't do that. And that's at everything. Never lock your legs at the gym or when you're working out. There's no need to do that. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I am done. Let me grab me some water. I am done. Turn the treadmill off. I want to thank you guys for working out with me today. So total, I burnt 185 or 86 calories within 30 minutes. If you wore your tracker, put in the comments and let me know how much you were able to burn. That's it, that's all. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my meal number 2, finish cleaning up, and go to this tea house where I'm gonna have some tea and just spend some time with myself before my husband gets home. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.